Chocolate milk, middle shelf of the fridge. I stood up on the tips of my toes and grabbed the plastic jug, trying to avoid touching the jar of pickles in the door next to me. Once I had my drink, I closed the fridge door and trekked over to the large, dark kitchen table with its tall but simple wooden chairs. After depositing the jug on the table, I grabbed a chair and dragged it across the room, my feet slapping against the cold, laminate floor. A quick swing, followed by the bang of wood crashing into a cabinet, and the chair was in place. I climbed up on it, then onto the cluttered countertop with envelopes and papers waiting to make me slip and fall. Reaching into the large white cabinet, I pulled out a clean, clear glass. So I carefully climbed down onto the chair as one would test the temperature of a pool, slow and deliberate, and dragged the wooden chair back to its spot at the table. I sighed at finally being able to sit down and drink, and poured myself a nice, cold glass, which I promptly began to drink. I heard my dad walking in while I was finishing my milk. He got out the old, yellowing piece of scrap paper that told him how long to microwave rice for, an amount he tended to forget. He turned to me, asking, "Do you know that chocolate milk comes from brown cows?" I looked at him and hummed in response a quick, "Mm-hmm," because I wasn't entirely sure if he was teasing again. He did that.
"The huge boulders out front grow when it rains. I didn't pinch you, it was Bethany. Plums are giant grapes."
But I wasn't sure about this one. After all, chocolate milk had to come from somewhere. And he wouldn't lie about chocolate milk and brown cows. Or would he? I felt it was him teasing, trying to see if I would believe him, if he could pull one over on me again. But I also thought it made sense. White milk equals white cow. Chocolate milk equals brown cow. Strawberry milk equals cow with sunburn? I pondered this for a few seconds, thinking about all of the untruths he had told me in the past, and trying to see if he had that smile he always had when he was being ridiculous. It was a smile coupled with slightly raised eyebrows that would occasionally give him away. This was not one of those times. I remained skeptical of his story. After all, it could be another lie. I thought about it for a few seconds before deciding that my day would be vastly improved if I watched a bit of TV, and I went into the adjoining room to do so while my dad fixed the rice he'd later fry for dinner.